So we're going to be showing you an oatmeal recipe today, and oatmeal is one of those foods where it can be really bland. If you guys watched our banana bread oatmeal recipe, you noticed from that video that you can be really creative, and you can make something like oatmeal that's generally bland. You can make it taste really good. So what we're going to cook here is some oatmeal, but we're going to add in some pecans, and we're going to add in some maple syrup. So it's a pecan maple oatmeal. So we're going to get the oatmeal cooking up here on the stove, and all we're doing is we're adding in 3 more ingredients. So we have some pecans, we have some organic maple syrup, and we also have some cinnamon as well. So again, very simple way that you can make oatmeal, and it doesn't require a lot of time. One of the things that I recommend, and I do myself, is I use quick oats. The benefit with quick oats is that within 1 to 2 minutes, the oatmeal is going to be cooked, and you have a nice quick breakfast. If you guys can't hear that in the background, that's her dog barking. She's probably wondering what's going on. But with quick oats, one of the big benefits is that 1 to 2 minutes, and you're done, and you have a nice quick breakfast. If you wanted to throw in some egg whites or some eggs on the side, within 10 minutes, you're going to have a nice healthy breakfast. So that's why I like cooking with quick oats. What we're going to do is we're going to wait for this to get going here, and then we'll show you guys what we're going to be adding, how much of each thing we're going to be adding into the oatmeal. One of the reasons why I like oatmeal and why I recommend it to all of our clients is that oatmeal is really going to fill you up for a long period of time. So it's going to keep you full, it's going to keep that energy up, it's going to keep that blood sugar level consistent, and it's going to reduce the chances of you getting hungry an hour later. Okay, it's one of the benefits of oatmeal. Now, when we add in things like pecans, okay, we're going to be adding in some healthy fats with pecans, and we also get a little bit of protein as well. One of the benefits of organic maple syrup is not only is it nutritious, lots of vitamins and minerals, but it's also a great way to sweeten your food and add some flavor to it, and it's healthy as well. So it's better than other alternatives that are out there. And then with cinnamon, we also enhance the flavor of the food, and there's a lot of nutritional value in cinnamon. So we're going to get this going here, and I'm going to show you guys how much of everything we're going to add in. So anytime you're looking at cooking any meals, any snacks, one of the big things I recommend is you want to measure things out. You want to measure your portion sizes. You want to, no matter what you're having, whether it's oatmeal, whether it's a healthy fat, whether it's something like maple syrup, you always want to be measuring out. Okay, there's a saying in our industry that what doesn't get measured doesn't get managed. So if you're not measuring your food, or at least tracking it in some way, whether you're using your hands as a guide, you're using a food scale, you're using a spoon, a cup, you have no idea how many calories you're eating. So one of the big advantages of measuring your food is that you're going to know how much you're actually putting into your body. So we got this going here. We're going to add in a little bit of maple syrup now that we got this going. So I'm going to do a tablespoon of maple syrup. And this is organic maple syrup. Oh, a little bit more than what I intended, but that's okay. Got a tablespoon in a bit. We're going to add in some cinnamon. And we're going to add in some pecans. So I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of pecans here. Alright. And go 1 more. There we go. Let this cook here. So it kind of seems a little silly, measuring everything out, but once you get into the habit of doing it, and once you get the hang of it, it becomes second nature. It becomes like brushing your teeth, which is an ingrained habit that you have. Alright. So one thing I did here was I started adding in the flavor right before it really started to boil. And the oatmeal is going to absorb a lot of those flavors from the pecans, from the cinnamon, from the maple syrup. And again, it's a very simple recipe, very, very easy, very quick. That's something nowadays that people really want, something that's quick, accessible, it's easy, but it's also healthy. So we almost got it all finished here. Let's boil off some of this water. smells really good. And keep in mind, this is a really simple recipe. There's so many other things you can add to the recipe to enhance the flavor, enhance the nutritional value. I mean, you could add protein powder in. If you wanted to add in some Greek yogurt, maybe you wanted to add in some vanilla Greek yogurt, you could add in some vanilla extract, and you could add in some nutmeg. So many, many ways that you can change this recipe and alter this recipe to your preference. A little bit more cinnamon in here. Alright guys, so that's our final product there. We just got to let some of this water boil off here, but that's your maple pecan oatmeal. Really simple, healthy, tasty breakfast that you can make. It takes you no more than 5 minutes. Stay tuned for our next breakfast item that we're going to be making. We're going to be showing you guys how to make a healthy egg sandwich, okay, with a healthy kind of bacon, some eggs, some bread, and a couple other things we're going to add on to that. So stay tuned for that video.